Akwaba. 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 Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings. Wewu. Okay. Okay. Nana Konadu wewu. Yati. So the normal Ghanaians, the normal Ghana for Nintro, yeah, best at it. Oh, Nana Konadu. She was a saint. She was a martyr. She was an angel. You will not see me in that group. Capish? You will not see me. But no, I can't belong. Nah, I cannot belong there. Not at all, thank you. Why will I belong there? Aye, ena obi wu nko na nipa kro no ne ho nsem suddenly ni nyina papa mama ya so nko edidi o wo ma yan dwen yan hu na maami na we ewu no onye nipa konkron bi adam wo ma yan dwen yan hu slim flex one Akwaba wo ma yan dwen no yan hu na maami na we ewu she's not a saint. Let's start. What shasam Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings na classmate Only gift your worry. Okay? These two people, they are one of a kind. Do you understand the parable? Konadu charged with theft, fraud, and conspiracy. Gifty Owari Mensa pleads not guilty to 38 million cedis NSA scandal. We all know Gifty is also charged with theft. Emma is simu bako. Nye mame no. Gifty Owari ria. And I Gifty Owari oba o. Oba ube JD. Sa MPP for we. Oh, that be intina by papa bano. Gifty Owari. Nyamudu be ni bi amon fanye no. But mo first lady Evia mami na we ewu mo babedi matem no. She's my contemporary minini nyina say mo so wo mama pardon. She wasn't acquitted and discharged though. Nana Konadu, she didn't go to court to win. She was pardoned. In the manka she would have been in jail. Your first lady ba Gifty na Kevin Taylor ozen ba baby si ho. Gifty small girl no. Ono na Kevin Taylor ozen ba betena ho. Na wa ba kaka kwase esama afa no ho. Wa ba describe as benyin. Nana Konadu we chinchim de bed sheet. Nana Konadu why bam wa bam de tie rim. Was out to potholes. Area one batchim. As I address what's my friend and missing Miss Osha see with so. One batchimo, one batchim. Kwasia sama wa ye, mbwa saman, wa ye. Shemusumitri modrin, masumi a senior citizen, mezi 53. Nana kuneda, abanana kuneda. Ayabana kuneda, nefi, wabama wabrudi, one shall rest in peace, be one kakan. Return if possible, be ya. Iya obi wiya wabaka etrena otu champagne judges no ana ekore granting ado wabaka etrenda we ku hwano no adabuga osi this woman she popped champagne. Somebody should be popping champagne for her going. A champion's children, they should be popping champagne. Hey, now mo well bibi hamo. Ayana be real you know, because I do know it depends. Besorana pa nipa make be amano. As the weather goes. As the weather goes. Oya banana kunedo mamu be de bia o. Say eyi nipa kese be fia ewia. Sonya kufuo no ma santi sembem ma ohwe hu no ze pardon na nchana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings, former first lady in chodem na wama yandwin ye ho wama kan story no ma ho oni Nana Konadu Rawlings charged with theft, fraud and conspiracy. Sha storing. Okay, yan kan. Usu fimodo. Okay. Also, former first lady Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings. Hey, now what was it titles akakra so atoto hondo. Was amahon. No ye hondo, no one am no ibiriba honorable toka. Belle penyin na your friend honorable. As in swing. Okay. Sure. Oh. What the hell? Okay. May 16th, 2017. Despite her claims of standing on high moral grounds and upholding the tenets of probity, inum na wabe na what probity and accountability. Nukunu wuzini no na laso nwo na allege ma on fam ho kunku wes there inyim there Nana Konadu no onyi nukunu fa auto kusam fimodo one bra na one ba ma na akohwi eulogy ya atwa hon one botwa wa akohwi one fam mahen. Oh, she was a loving one botwa dama hon kwase esam no one botwa me better what I say there. Hey, Omega TV, ampa. Jamayo kwan Omega. Samson wa kwa ba. Me pocho. Me better me baka try here nya there. Nana Konadu was in the pic. We nana is in the picture bottle ho. But in Dana pay. Samson wa. Better me baka try here there. She's not the same to them. I mean me a convict. I mean mama ye nya maka. Every punishment is well deserved. Nana Konadu so ewia. Nana Konadu ewia. Inti ami menkan krofo na ye betena ha na ya baka papa about her. Ami sama papa ni achampon. Ana mama menyi kranting ada. Inchenda na pay. Mana na mafufuru to. Mza kwa mama na papa hondada. Samson way. Nana Konadu ewia. She was not acquitted and discharged though. She was charged. Okay, wazo akwaba. She was charged. Watching the way reason one way z. Dama wa baba ka give to warenizen. Morbo mpeda was in the botum. Name Kufuor pardoned her. She was pardoned. And yabaka ma yampede perfect assembly aware baba kan ho. Me assure that she has good side, but onyono na yepede yentin. Yepede won trehen. The mami oyedam no oyedam sunno no sonye. Inti Samson wa inde apawa me be dam robobonyin. Oni ni Samson wa bia nhuni mama fan chiro. Konadu Rawlings charged with theft, fraud and conspiracy. Theft oh. Only I was not charged with stealing no. I was not charged with chrono. Dabi. Edru numponya mi na wachem. Ami magmazai de na mizobi ni paper na miziri edwuma. Ina mebe post office boss. Ina mukunin nu talk. Yada ya mi asa za akeshe fum ncho wa hancha orbo wo talk fupi eguwiase. The possibility there obo wo bi otidon is very high. Mopocho say enyim nyansa. Awuna rebaka de o. Say enyim nyansa njebohu de that ma small boy numpun. Ni talk me nan. No so ya Gemini de aboa panyin. Onumpo ye bia no ru. Kwasie also will be on ye bintima mbaka mama fa ho. Jeti. Okay. Inti pacho NDC for wami yankan Nana Konadu. Ninya mabwana oye wo wiase. Ama ho nkotin wetum abaka na papan. Osana I understand how you can say it. Hopo. Ami mom na mruguro. Na me ba mesimi afra ba. Mopocho, when you are giving me appellations for my natural looks, don't forget that when you see Christy and Stella, they are always in wigs. Do you know what is under? Do you know what they are hair? Allow me to age gracefully. I hope your mother or wife can be this bold. Okay, so let's go on. Nana Konadu, Nana Konadu ni gray hair da. You can never see Nana Konadu's gray hair because into Nana Konadu ni gray hair. Yo, yati. We don't mind. I am an old woman, so thank you for acknowledging that. Being old is not by who you know or the amount of money you have. You earn it. Okay, so let's go on. Yangan kama mino. Ingayeta hey. Nanka Rebecca Kufuor. Ana Teresa Kufuor. Ana Nadu Mills. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Bobo. Morbo mpede. You age better than me. Ata. One thing. That means you will not stress too much. Stress, Nana Konadu no a first lady. What's Samira Abazi? Oh, Mammy, when wa kamanka them research you. Where we are na muhu akushan Crawford kanami, my anger stems from the murders. You all know that the only reason why I said I will not stay in NDC is the blood. Encroforma muku amumun kopache o. Encroforma muku amumun kopache o. Onu suwe uko. Okay, John ye ka wuntienu debi na ubenhu. Ubenhu. Wewa. Inti What may yen a sample in Chode and in Pepe Fuzinibi, in Chabaya and pay ye see an area. Ha! Crantiado, she didn't even get that. Crantiado. A judge. A judge. She didn't even get that. She was tried in the most inhumane way possible. A soldier for so, Sisepo would zina and sana working. Will you put anything past them? Adabuga says that tomorrow is Saturday. We will play the cool thing. Some say me and this ni me Samson wa me and this ni na maka na mose monte. Say sai kunkum no oda waka ye ho aze kufu akroyan pono otumi ye reconciliation man krofo bi eboto mu yem kakra e me ye kofa nkrofo bi ebusuafo omunnompe ono no why there lab sample nala why there jewu why mbam no humpa ansa na oru orba ebeka de sakri mudun due bien yeah. I would love to come and say her 31st December bullshit, but I can't forget. This woman is no Winnie Mandela. Don't come and write what some Obama ya about destroying internationally. Yampa dayetsi. Woman solemn once and I dream pahini. By dream. Where we at first lady. Oh yeah. This is nothing to pride ourselves of. The first lady na no ye wina. Imagine that Robert Mugabe ne yire na orizu kwase sam was Zimbabwean. Orbo hwana no orbo huan. Hwana. Bo gon susu na kunedo angel. Omi yankan. Despite Kunedu's claim of standing on high moral grounds and upholding the tenets of probity. No kun bay probity, accountability, and probity. In Crawford kaji low no, when kwa ria Samson wate, in Crawford when kwa ria. Wakaje bossa 50 cities. Jerry tuto wa po. Onin changa. Oyin na why there idiabu diaban. Why the wooden darling? Ono. Hey. Sempe wabata ba ye ti de fiao. Aba royal inti yen na royal ne ewia ye royal na se ewia onye ewia ye ha onu no onyi diamond ku nwa mom so wotumi ma na agima mom oso atop he me we feel gift your worry now. You see, when you are not paid to do campaign, you don't really fish out for shit. Why? I come and I say what the fuck I want to say, if whoever it benefits. That's it. But this one I wanted to find because me, I am worse than Samira. I don't know how to fucking fake. Into Namaka one day, Mayfi NDC. If you people won't correct this emojasem, Munina mwebumenye guso, 8 bi kwahwe from dia. Mo pese yen den sa 8 no how special are they than sa akwadi ado. I say one day concert and please so Dave Hammer TV. Dave Hammer. Go and find content somewhere else. Because I don't speak your language. Did you just say anything forward? Did you just say, oh no, I have a brothel? Then I already blocked you. Mas I ain't got time. One say her. This woman, Onyinukun, was there for probity and accountability. Was there? She claims to be standing on high moral grounds and upholding the tenets of probity, accountability, and social justice. She is the founder of the National Democratic Party. Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings is deeply enmeshed in corruption as those she persistently accused, as a research has revealed. Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings na power na ye bonu gift o ware de eda obonten mo betumi akokenkan. Nana Konadu na wewun ono na power na ye kan we nya media we nya media ni we ya asante akade we ya asante krono ahifie obi ofia ahifie yetete no okọ achimota warrior suppose a revered angel ono eyede na yedi ni ko gina court na do mills nukunu we besin there. What to say your friend for ticket traffic violation? Huh? One first lady moi. Oria ban oria Ghana oria hen. Mo was nikejina court. Imagine if she was a Fulani. She's not Fulani. Ofia asanti akonya. Wube hu ni ebesi wa menshia. De jinewu wubehu menshiafo de omurefi de omo sister na oni ni kunu tina akonwa kase so no ewia thief e no be me de yobam court don't charge am make you don't come make pem too much yeye yanga about this man you once and da adwempa hene mayan dwen ye ho encha wate Mempedamenti na wa she's not a Winnie Mandela. Yapon chow. She's not any Winnie Mandela, yes, Rawan. No. On fam do fia himfie. On fam court proceedings na yar kankan. Some de gift your worry dear ba. Enye nkrobo eno so mkofa ba na ma bekan nti wonte Samson what say bio what's one Nana Konadu no area what charging she was not acquitted wan court na we nkazi nkunimo what charging hwie nti odam ina kufuo o pardoning as antisem ye area he na watu baka ye mewo hey, it's shameful. Oriana nambana nam what today the perfect for fiao one mammy ya. Then mammy so wabaka remember there. One mammy is convict him so one mammy area na yabaka or ye I don't know any gift your worry ya with the same cause said the same. Yes, Miss Rona Maker. Aha. Yeah, evidence show too. Yeah, it's Roshi. Asamba brand able to charge him direct. Say, what's it there? Records show that while Mrs. Rawlings has accused officials of the NDC of corruption, the former First Lady was not only accused of corruption, but was indeed charged with theft, fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the state during the John Kufuor administration. Malaria, mamina wewuna, area Julo. Mewo mama mbaye ena ye mame ena mami we ena nya wa ye bia magana fiao wenku mami nta wenku papa enyi mkrafo dodo awoku wana mama wo fa ho akohwi sam ne beda me wi wo bedzim buasa babati wabati ya ba fra BBC fu mo wa ba bi o se na asem ya wa BBC fu po ho ye mhye wande Ghana fo they have pardoned the former First Lady. Oh yeah, area. Enya mi America onion. Sa wakachi Ghana web fa one IP address wa ha. Wapia one free AY no. When you how to get the arrest, one free fancy comedy or betcha one. Why you want uncle you know what you want we are betchum. Mo yale. Kevin Taylor baba better when you go new him there. A son kakraba. We bet one bird one. The juicy, the nonsense you say about this bitch, the more I will come out here. Yes, because we are not doing any pentimamental nonsense here. Oh, fiao kasi anu nukun wa yandrin yan. Fiao. Inhen citizens no asama to hen. Ami so samo papa ria in sawom kanria. In chaman kwa brechi pomo mankeshia, benyi bi pomo wanka ye duru pomo wan affect him. Okay, in time so me papa ti de zenato. In chate, maybe kwasi asam ncham. Afram baba be. Hey, dama kuneria why da hwin sawiya. Onu obebe gbewie sika. Ada kwa kama eduana gare boyin. Walo bodam. Me say one person one bobo gift to worry nizini bio ya twa won. On chede gift to worry wan yo why ya won fa no ko. Won fa no ko no mala won fa mo ho. Won fa no ko. Nemom nana Konadu no ye enyim guase sen oware common na Kevin obaton the nice in abuai wo former first lady the most known first lady in Africa Nana Konadu Agyeman Rawlings what osen mercenary ono no was otum oyi safi ka ne safi no za ama obi na ka akoro no ono no woko hundred akwafa ajagesefo no okokwa ajagesefo na maami a wae de etama a waza hasan dwuma don ehu dwuma ezi twere ho a na ezi ejaze tambi asan nanun dam na wae de kinswe ya abudiaba yi wae de mannequin obe na we nyansa ozegbe champagne olunum wanka cha adabuga wachi ni wi a na wa abechim nja wate mese me pedamete na Nana Konadu bi a wewu a efi suddenly why Saint Teresa wobatse wa wombe yankwase asam pinini fiaw woga kan cheze nato ontwe we nyansa sam so ba ha dar baka katida na maami Nana Jantoa nkrofo from London Selassie boy poor friend then Jumam ha Nana Konadu on American can na power one day the former first lady was not only accused of corruption but she was indeed charged with theft, fraud and conspiracy to defraud the country na nka on be no ewi wukunu po wan fana nko wan ka charging nukunu wa charging with a wuzi minya da mate kan so amakankan where Konadu na yerba na apawan charge with theft obiala charge him with theft we charge him there me use obi ni paper we charge him there me obi ni paper ko boy post office box we charge him there minim there mukunin or a middleman for nimpan na manya ho hwe by association he was a what barabaton give your worry she has stolen money, she's a thief figure he used to thief first lady Julo Wobo young man be say BBC or them people on your own fault. No, I catch you honey ya. He watching do. He know the moon. He watching no. One first lady in Ira. Into one my house wonder. She was indeed charged with theft, fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the country during the John Kufuor administration. But for ex-President John Agyeman Kufuor's latter day demonstration of high-mindedness. Oh, I want to asante sam ni bem. Enjoying thousand on what chen. Da. Inchesi say, oh, we damn time in the shame. My yakasian ya drin ya ho. Aba pardoning. One away and former face yedi na fiawe ya. Eti de Konadu or the Ghana government court the way guneni masi for did she charge anybody for defamation? If all the charges were not true, a woman of her caliber, no Konadu Rawlings, when she will be ala area in the end there or court no ya acquitted and discharged. No, what pardoning. For his high-mindedness, he truncated prosecution of some members and officials of the NDC government of ex-President Rawlings' administration. Nana Konadu, if not for that, Nana Konadu would have been languishing in jail. Oh, no, just one. First, yeah, that's all. She would have been languishing in jail. Yes. Mobile day. For her fear. The former First Lady was among kingpins of the NDC under the rule of John Rawlings, charged with theft, fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the country by the John Kufuor administration in 2005, but was saved by the bell when the then departing president Kufuor instructed prosecutors to discontinue the case against her in December 2008. Area Kufuor, I want to asante semono. Mo aso MPP for mo beti se Kufuor ma ye to aso an ode ma nka ebema we mu omo abuade kakra. Mese media moja sem no kwanti no. Nka dama no. Na mu hu hwe. Mo de mo ma moja no enda so sensan mo ho saa. Though no official reason was given for the Kufuor administration's decision to drop charges against Konadu, asante sam ni jimisem. Asante sam any a jimisem. Where are some ayediche? Kufuor, where are some ayediche na? There was no sensible reason, nothing documented, just plain one fine chen because me a president. Oya nkwasie sam inti enye nde na mobeba be dede se orafo ayehwe won fa won kwasie sam ko orafo no so person omunje bribe no munjai wuntumi mu a yes you will lift people's spirits, then we believe that something is going to be done. So now if they will be pardoned, what would deter them from doing them kwasie sam na omo ye no? Huh? Fan so first lady, second lady, third lady, fourth to the seventh. Oh, me a speaker, here speaker, girl, speak. So for form positions, no more did kwasi asem, you no be pardon no more. Na ye na ye kwasi afuna ye di akoma di mwechi ya na said ye. Kufuor, what was the exact fucking reason why you pardon this area? Yes? Oyeri. How do you order that they should discontinue? Huh? Though no official reason was given for the Kufuor administration's decision to drop charges against Konadu, Mr. Kufuor's supporters say the former president took that decision out of goodwill and in the spirit of reconciliation. It was also to demonstrate his big-heartedness. Kwasiabrofo. Ne big heart, why am here? Ya cherry. Es one Jan. Because of our Santisam, Jimmy Sam Corpel or Mozia Damas Nonin. I didn't know one pardon Victor Selominum. Huh? One of Kufuor's one gumuno. When you're the same, Audru and Anakuma, why a katakata? Nanakuma a gizzard and Abba, some say. Kevin tell a few. Hey! Abba Sambay. Why was this selective pardon? Pardon kakraka day or to me see. Now one tassel why John Mahama releasing Crawford's anonymous tassel. Kufuor no the first big stupidity. Do madama mama no cray. In Chonyi do ko. Inka ya set precedence bima we don't found there first lady po wabechwa. Ya ye. Inti sisi awas abazi. Huh? Sisi awas abazi. Yay. Although be a didn't. It is becoming more clear. The Nkrofuna Obiazo Obiana Zagor. Imagine this. Yay, did order what chun, order what chinum, order what chinum. Wama Konadu cry. And it is reported that there was no tangible reason for that. There was none. Just because of your Santisem, that's all. Konadu or a nipa chain give to a worry. Konadu or not on Tissa give to a worry and son or ya birwa. Why there a French one? Why did the return na bay? That was not big-heartedness. That was stupidity. We are no. Ochedo what started there? Obinya asama na wako aka pachawa na we tradono. Onion de. When this was happening, I was in the States. I have no idea. Nonsense, damn. Cause yasem say etumi esi. So. Iye na ya ochade wuntu minum po wan ya hwe wuntu minum wan ya hwe warichi wuntu minum wa bra honzi woja no mo krai ha god ma wo zenato wo papa ku nkrofo na wo ma mi so ehwa awu na ebenya honorable awu na wo ho abenyimnyam wa bra wo so nyi nkrofo won kunu ma akọ wa awu zenato a meso won botro nkwasiesam eulogy na won pretend that were bayen yibia nyansanyim wo ba hu kwasiesam akwa. According to a BBC report, Mrs. Rawlings' attorney said the case had been dropped on the orders of John Kufuor. Kwasiasam sa John Kufuor mistakes na ye ni binyi oyam buasam dama pardon ezima Konadu no oyam kwasiasam oy nyansa bia nyim Kufuor nyansa korpo nyim Nansa krumpo nyim di asem wo wankasa president no na wo ton wo party no di man wo fa opposition just I don't get it. How the fuck do you pardon this witch? And then we mo beba be man no befitting eji a Former Chief Executive of the Ghana National Petroleum Company, Mr. Tashuti Kata, who had already received a 5-year prison term in 2008 for causing financial loss to the state, was also pardoned by President Kufuor alongside Nana Konadu. What is the sense in that one? Kufuor, nyansa wala na eje bribe na. Inti dama time na awu na ye hen ora. Na Konadu num na why a wuntumi num na ija hon. And what is the reason? Na yewia na ye de e na John Mahama wa ja nkrofo wonjaka. Wonjai. Nana Konadu, she is about 1,000 Ghanaians set free. That which it would have been a deterrent. It would have served a wonderful example. It would have. Ghana would have been the country where we don't take bullshit like that. Yeah, drew baby akufuana. Why the contomria 1 yen? These people are our problems. The stupidity they did then. Ntina Obama, yebenya gift your worry. That gift your worry. What position now was she holding? A whole first lady also Buanukun Magana yes and do Ghana ye Ghana yan crofakaji loan wokuhon shen kufo or a problem. Abankwasi sama. Mrs. Rawlings, whose daughter is the NDC MP for Clotekole, ditched her hubby's party, the NDC, in 2011. Show 2008 now. What unifia homanodon? Ono ejino. Osani so onu nubufu. Mami pa antina asedun katia man baby oun fiao. Awe ejino. Ha. Awusu na ubufu yi no. Na kafa kwase bi da abo apapon. Of course, wonya hwanyimu de etwe. Hwanyimu finfia de etwe. She ditched the party in 2011 after a fruitless attempt to snatch the leadership of the party from the late President Mills. She subsequently formed the NDP, but only succeeded in having her name on Ghana's presidential ballot in last year's elections after failed attempt in 2012. She, however, performed miserably, having come last in the 2016 polls. Only a gargantuan humiliation. Since her departure from the NDC, Mrs. Rawlings has been on the neck of NDC officials, describing them as filthy, corrupt, and undeserving of managing the country. What's all my erin from when you refuna someone who years in the papa? You been a Kenzere Yawanen. You lost your mom, Astra. May the sweet memories of her keep you strong. There are no words. Astra, asembi anyu obi arbaka wakon aboto him. Isubi anyu eboso ewie. But you will learn to live with it. Ati. It is inevitable for all of us. Onyawo, Astra, onyawo nkutin. Oye wu mami, oye o papa, oye whoever mpo still. Yada nyame aside oye dam nipa krono no nya ehien. Because there is a reason why. There is a purpose for which we are all here. Ena amina we dobi o hia brabum, but obia so nankotin no one soul contract with baby ofibe. Inti say ye mo ye hen ya obria na ya atase so. Asranjati emo yo yewa na atase. O sende senche enye ona nchoyu obia nankotin bay. Ata Astra medase obia nankotin bay. Obia nankotin bay. Se eda inda fawa indempo ya wura ahui. Still time be baba inda bafo inda fo no ibu ewenyu akaya sa American. There ikata wenyuan. You could never say what really went on in life. Inyim baby e kray. Inyim nkrofa wo bo. Inyim de se na wo ma me gina ho. Inyim de se obi no hu bibi. Inyim hwe. Na da me inyim da mo hwe no. Da ma eba ka hye wo yefunu ma endwene ho. Endwene ho de we 2 months o. Mo ko hu doctor bi no man nan. Minyim dam doctor was on my special eye. What's his doctor on Obama Uban so ABC and Newton. Yan because we believe without seeing, without knowing, without anything. There 9 months babaze obo one and obo one so na damaze na obesha we yefunu sana na tsentsem ni tiri na nwa ne hwenesi ni nya wom na wa nyimpa. But one trend there when we so or matured, umami wa sheye funuma wa so awo. Inyo bia na oba 9 months bi bantam ami me primi. Maba bisu wo ho chare papa ma bakanan. Ewa. Inti no. Ohhehye. America ya. Ni ya ria phone to da. Bonda azibiro wo minim. Yes, it is because we don't understand it that much. Something so temporal. Wa wo bana wo no ye odo nampo nda hi no bezi na fi wa nantu na fi ono we university wa aware oko. Ba onu ni ye hu ni de nyimpa no we fim. Yeah. Mama nchro. Ami now we are in the hall. Mfa na ye 5-bedroom house. Ami awo mami ma papa ye na ye wo 1 big house sisi ami na awo ye wa asar ye na ye wo ho na ma papa fi asar okasha another room ma brother so akasha another room na awo mami so nde osor kwa another room na ami na ye wa asar. But yes, we yan time baba obi abosore de e betna asar kesi dabna e bosore akada e sore na e ka hye ma na ye na ye tena asar yerusu de wakada ataza meanwhile we are still in the same thing. Woman me on feed iwiase ni mu ntofom jet masa by the time na me na so ye baka da ye nyu akom ye so ye kada ye baka not na what ya do. Inti pain onko but obey manageable. Na se care woman I care the good things. And you should never fight over anything. Tina hozi me bibi ama mbrudo. Te ha. Men ka yehwe ma mbrudo. Epe ama obi ampo mba ma mfa. Because umami no umami na enyim ni nyoni. Ina umami she doesn't belong to you. She belongs to her family. Inti men ka pre men ka yehwe. What's to talk? 1 yard to 1 yard. What's it to you? Man, got them special. Hey, fiao. Asa, just enjoy. See, she has on cray. So, once you na on cray. And in casa, not pain, not just enjoy when she was here. And then be happy that she gave you the aid to come. Don't be down. Samakajo, obian wu o mi fie. Azam rifema, sister. Brutal. Oh, burial next month. It is done Ate. Wahin fan krana. Nkrana. Next month, November. Okay, Astra. Okay. Mayenka sai. Ata. Onye amazing. De buhum ati. Mumbaro Ghana Christ the King was all my school. Oh, Christ the King. Oh, wonderful. Onye amazing ata. Roman for your baba dodo. Mu rosary no point. Ati. Kose. Okay. Hey, Astra's closet. Debia sister. Your smiles haven't gone anywhere. Your mom looks down on you. Also, Since Mrs. Rawlings' departure from NDC, she has been on the neck of NDC officials. On na what charging you know. Of NDC, on corrupt. They are looting like there is no tomorrow. She was describing them as filthy, corrupt, and undeserving of managing the country. Nana Konadu. Nana Konadu, oti de ata mills. Wa korea milk powder, milk. Wa shoplift milk powder. No someone moment one charge one, they are not ready to rule the country. Nana Konadu has accused virtually every official of the NDC of corruption, except her husband and perhaps other NDC bigwigs who remain loyal in her household. Memories of how NDC activists staunchly defended her and stood by her during her trial should have been enough. Thanks for sharing. Should have been enough to prod Mr. and Mrs. Rawlings to reciprocate the kind gesture extended her that eventually led to her gaining her freedom. Missing chodo them. Them. I don't get it. So binum wawa or the yakapacho is astanti no shemu wakapacho no. Wayana santisam. Miss one back on binasam. Yabakwa twetwen sam na ohihye tunum. Yezaba. Onfamu ho kra. Ghana's ex-first lady case dropped. She. Oya nkrofo wanwa. All charges have been dropped against Ghana's former first lady, Nana Konadu Rawlings. Her lawyer has told the BBC. She was charged in 2005 with theft, fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the country during the 1990s when her husband Jerry Rawlings was president. Her attorney said the case has been dropped on the orders of John Kufuor, who stood down as president last week. Imagine. Such disservice to the country. You are yes, gentle giant Ozum Sam. Ozum Boasam. Doma woman, mammy, no cry. No deserved on them. No deserve the watching, Cisia. One happens on you that wouldn't to me so under wouldn't to me for casing no fanka kada no swan show no pardon. Sir first lady. Oya dishi. What I wanted see. Walk school papa. On no war Ghana's savior. So no, Obabu preach probity and accountability. Now we na ma court. No court no so. Wa catching de my me ya hwehwe wa asem no mu iye wi wo gudu wa ya na Kufuor wa aba wo wi obakada o ina obi na okaka asem kire NDC for Kufuor itiko azeno ho chen. Why? On who doesn't deserve to be pardoned? Justice for won to me o the man say me region do makada wonja won to me wonja ya agrada Wanja agrada monko agrada azana waye we wi Ghana fa waye wo waye wifo won waye akohwifo papa wetum was agrada atumastra da se wetum we jela agrada na wanko school na onu mom no ya fraud nyabi botua wanka agrada na mumuye nyina mbra hondo ati. Does that make agrada perfect? No. But fuck all of you that you can come here and hail a ribida Nana Konadu, a ridam. Na ye ya akada wana. Swanje agrada mondre no. When you know. Uncle Dada. Wale broni. How far? Nana mopocho bombaza ya agrada. Ewo efia momudo. President, maza another petition aba. Agrada or the way in as immediately. Hey, Nagrada or defraud Ghana for the Ghana Dabna, Ghana state in or defraud a whole Sawam cannery. Hey, Miss Mamma one, but Mumu do be draw as some paper for my men one. Never tell who to do. Never tell who to do. Abba state barrier, into mammy, saw them man, Baba state barrier. Niniana, Austria, top one. Answer why any hin. Ha! Mammy and Fin and Cacao on Huya. Was another quite for state barrier, okay, Abba Crudo. Ha! Yeah, Winnie Mandelo. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. Papa, the real story, the African one. Waro bodam. No one say mini. One kafa gift to a wire nezi. One laminate, one font to one page do. I don't give a fuck. Gift to a wire I don't do to ma. One fanun tum. Nasi siale. One kaya agrada. Osana agrada. Low-minded people. Low-minded people. Kufuane IQ, order him fan, moye and such a disservice. You see, in paying for no, they think they have all the wisdom to pick and choose. All that kwasiya, where or money for me. Also, he back and I made in a channel. Now, one look what woman chado. Her attorney said the case had been dropped on the orders of the gentle who stood down as president last week. He handed over to John Attamills, once Mr. Rawlings' deputy, after his party's candidate lost the December elections. Leaders of the National Democratic Congress, now in power, had dubbed this case and another against the former chief of Ghana's National Petroleum Company as politically motivated witch hunts. Nimpana, what to me charging na? What pardon one when you be for defamation? In your mother find a witch hunter. Chachuchi Kata, who received a 5-year Chachuchi Kata na onim law nutum nananun, so was nutum unlawful ya. Besinde. Why Amazon? Has his conviction been revoked? No. Chachuchi Kata, who received a 5-year prison term in 2008 for causing financial loss to the state, was also pardoned. Ow. One ya grada. The BBC's David Amano in the capital, Accra, says it is unclear why the cases have been dismissed. It is unclear. It is unclear. Mr. Kufuor's supporters say it is a mark of his generous spirit. No, it is a mark of his stupidity. His detractors say that with his new patriotic party out of government, the former president is attempting a head of recriminations. Dragged through mud. Mrs. Rawlings and 4 others were charged of misappropriating public funds and property during the late 1990s, while organizing the sale of a publicly owned cannery factory in Ghana's eastern region. Yeah, I am. I am a junkie, but your first lady is a thief. Because of this, I will be back in the afternoon. I'm doing 1 hour. But yes, I am Aberewa. Yes, who's in area? Nana Kunedu area. She doesn't deserve a fucking state burial. She should be buried like I dream pahini. choke woman, a ridam, na kufuo, ewo opposition. Akwa akama na pardon. Say ma was ni 2 man chenda nkwasia fu biare mbegyina na won baka de obi na ami me a junkie wo so wuzi na ewia stupid people. I'll be back in the afternoon. Nana Konadu power. Yababa bobo number 2.